Hey majors on the internet, Matt here, and welcome to today's top 10 best Ikoria Commons in this new set. Everything's been spoiled now, so it's time to go through these cards and see which I think personally are my favourite and what are the best. And of course, you can put in the comments if you think I've missed something or just something that you think's really good when I do these top 10 lists as we go through Ikoria. Today is the commons, so watch out for the videos where I do uncommons and the rares as well in future videos coming very soon. But today we're starting off with Ikoria Commons today. Now there will be some honourable mentions at the end of the video, so make sure you stay to the end. There's, I think, 3 Ikoria Commons that I think, you know, don't make my list but are still very good cards. But without further ado, let's get on with this list. And we're starting with an absolute favourite of mine. Now these will be, some cards will be good in drafting, some cards will be good in standard, maybe some other formats as well. But the first one we're looking at is Pacifism. This great reprint. Enchanted creature can't attack or block. This is going to be a limited all-star for you. Premium, not removal, but premium annoyance. Anything, you know, you've seen what the new cards are. There's massive, big dinosaurs. There's just a huge cards. Godzillas. There's everything coming in this new set. And this little 2-drop enchantment can basically just keep you alive. Enchanted creature can't attack or block, which is brilliant. You can get through maybe with something of yours. Maybe just stop something from killing you, which is obviously very important. Pacifism is a card that you're going to put in your white decks, in your limited decks, without a doubt. And it comes in there at number 10. Although these aren't in any particular order, this is the number 10 card. So the next card that makes my best Ikoria Commons is Corpse Churn. 2 mana instant speed card. Put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard, then you may return a creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Now this I can really see playing roles in graveyard themed decks. I think it's just a really cool card, and for 2 mana at instant speed, this is, you know, this is pretty good. We've had cards similar to this in the past, like Grizzly Salvage and stuff like that, maybe Commune with the Gods. But this, I think, is going to be really good in those graveyard-themed decks. And for 2 mana at instant speed, I can definitely see this getting a bit of play. So the next card we're looking at is Light of Hope. Now this is, you know, this is 1 mana. You've got to remember this, 1 mana instant speed for a common card. And it has these 3 different choices which you can do. You can choose one of these. So you can gain 4 life, destroy target enchantment. Oh, Fires of Invention, 1 mana, lovely. Put 1/1 counter on target creature. Now, I do think this will probably fit into, maybe if feathered decks come back into a little bit. This is, you know, it's a cool, sweet little instant for those sort of decks. The art on it is absolutely amazing from Commandments there. Love it. Imagine that art in foil as well. It'd just be absolutely beautiful. Now, obviously, it's no disenchant, but I do think for 1 mana at common status, this is really good. Perhaps could go into pauper decks. You know, what do you think about that? Could this see a little bit play in pauper? Maybe in sideboards, maybe in main, I'm not too sure. But I do think it's a very nice little card. And of course, the art is amazing as well, but that's not what we're doing. We're not doing top 10 art here. But I do think this card has ways of helping you in games in all different manners. Gaining life, destroying enchantments, and obviously buffering up creatures as well. And that's just all for 1 mana. This is why this makes my top Ikoria Commons, because for that little white mana, Light of Hope does some work. So the next card on the list is Keep Safe. This blue mana instant, 1 and a blue. Counter target spell that targets a permanent you control, and you get to draw a card as well. So obviously spot removal is a thing in Magic. This can help blue players obviously protect what they, you know, what permanent they want to protect. And not only do you get to protect it as well and keep it alive potentially, you get to draw a card as well. So that is really good. A lot of people have been comparing this to Veil of Summer, and that's completely wrong. It's a completely different card. Veil of Summer is was a 1 mana instant speed card. This is 2 mana. Yep, it's totally different. You can't even compare the two, to be honest. That's what I personally think. Let me know what you think about that. I've heard a lot of people saying that, which I personally think is a bit wrong. But this is still a very sweet card. Gives a little bit of protection for the blue players, and it's a cantrip as well. You can draw cards. So I think Keep Safe at common status is a very sweet card. So the next card on the list is Ram Through. 2 mana green instant, 1 and a green. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. If the creature you control has trample, excess damage is dealt to that creature's crawler instead. So this is a really good fight tactic, and probably going to see a lot of playing limited as you know, as a really cool removal with all the big creatures there. Not only will you obviously deal damage equal to its power to the target creature, but you will be able to trample over the top. and do damage as well. This can potentially obviously be a win con as well, because you're getting over that extra damage. Obviously, the trample on this was what makes this card really, really good for me. I've not seen anything like this before in Magic. I don't know if there has been anything like this as well. Let me know if there has. I think this is see play in Pauper without a doubt. And obviously in some kind of, big green stompy creature decks, this could obviously see play as well. Let me know what you think of Ram Through. I think it's a really cool card, and the art is obviously amazing as well. Like most arts in this set look really cool. But Ram Through for me is a definite good Ikoria Common that makes my list. The next card to make the best Ikoria Commons for me is Gavin Whisperer. Very, very interesting card that I think could see a little bit of play, maybe in mutate decks. Certainly Pauper playable, because you look at the stats, it's a 4/4 for 5 mana, which is really good. Nightmare creature, I love the nightmares. The mutate is 3 and a black. So if you don't know what mutate is, if you cast a spell for its mutate cost, put it over or under a target non-human creature you own. They mutate into the creature on top, plus all the abilities from under it. And obviously the abilities on this is really cool. Whenever this creature mutates, each opponent discards a card. Removal, this is really, really good. Hand Disruption is sweet. I love playing with Hand Disruption. And not only that, it has Menace as well. So you're getting a lot for the mana here for a common card. Pauper, without a doubt. A lot of these cards will be seen playing Pauper. Will this see the mutate decks? I feel like it really could. I think the mutate being cheaper than the actual card spell is very interesting, without a doubt. All in all, I think it's a great card. I'll be interested in what you think of Gavin Whisper. Let me know in the comments below. The next card for me is a very cool artifact for 2 mana. It's called Sleeper Dart. So this enters battle, you get to draw a card. So we've got cards like that, like with Gilded Globe and Golden Egg. This could potentially take place of some of that, or maybe just work alongside it, because you can tap it, sacrifice it, and target creature doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step. So if they've got a massive creature that's just going to kill you next turn, you do have a little bit of leeway with Sleeper Dart. And obviously 2 mana draw card is really, really good as well. I could definitely see this going in for the Doom Foretold decks and everything like that. Maybe you don't need a sack of it. It's another way to just draw a card and sack to that kind of deck as well. But I do think this is a very sweet card for 2 mana. Will this see play in other formats? Yeah, maybe in Pauper again, like I'm saying. It's still a 2 mana instant, drawing cards. Not instant, it's an artifact. But you know what I'm saying. You come and play in there. I do think this is going to be great for the Doom Foretold decks, and I'm definitely going to be trying it. Work alongside, well, maybe get rid of one of the others, but they do help with your mana fixing the other 2 artifacts. But Sleeper Dart, definitely, maybe, we'll see some standard play. The next card is it's going to be amazing. It's going to be an all-star for limited without a doubt. 4 mana instant removal with destroying target creature, and you get to put a menace counter on a creature you control. Blood Curdle. This is going to see some play. This is an amazing, amazing common card. Maybe one of the best common cards in limited. I do think it definitely could be. Limited bomb without a doubt. If you draw this, you're going to be wanting to put it in your deck. Now, you do look at some of the other 4 mana instant spells that we've had in common status, like Bake into the Pie, which used to destroy a target creature and create food tokens. This will, potentially make one of your creatures a lot better. Food token is nice, but I think I'd like to put a menace counter on something, which, that is really, really cool. Common card. This is what makes this really premium removal and will be a limited all-star. So down to the last 2 cards now. And it's coming in with green. It's Essence Symbiote. I hope I pronounced that right. It's a beast. This is 2/2. It's 1 and a green with amazing art as well from Jason Felix there. Whenever a creature you control mutates, put a 1/1 counter on that creature and you gain 2 life. Do you remember Wild Growth Walker? Well, this is, along the lines of a Wild Growth Walker. I really do think this is really good. It does remind me of that. There's lots of cheap mutate cards going to be out there. Mutate is definitely going to be a thing. And this will obviously help you. Whenever a creature you control mutates, put a 1/1 counter on it so you get to mutate, put counters on, and gain life. This does a lot for 2 mana, and especially for common. I think this is really, really, this is a great 2-drop. Going to see play, I think, in standard without a doubt. Whether you can build a mutate deck in your limited pool, maybe you could, and then this will probably be a bit of an all-star for you as well. But for me, Essence Symbiote, great art, great card, and definitely one of the top commons in the set. So the last common I'm going to show to you that I think is definitely one of the best commons there, which is Fire Prophecy. It's a red card, I know, not blue. It is definitely one of the best common cards though. 1 and a red instant speed, deals 3 damage to target creature Interestingly, obviously not player or planeswalker, but this is still, still a very good card because it has the effect where you may put a card from your hand on the bottom of your library. If you do, you get to draw a card as well. So potentially it's removal and card draw for red for 2 mana at instant speed, common status. So this to me looks, pretty goddamn amazing. I think it's going to see play maybe in some other formats as well. Possibly, I really do. Obviously Pauper, but I'm talking about maybe, I don't know. Could it see play in other format? I do like the effect of the draw card. Maybe in some jank brews. I might be completely wrong. It could see play in better decks. But Friar Prophecy for me, no lightning strike. But I love this ability where you can potentially put a card from your hand on the bottom of your library and draw a card as well. This seems great tempo to me. I think Fire Prophecy is, if not the best common in the set, it's definitely up in the top 3 without a doubt. Let me know what you think of this great card and obviously all the others as well. But now let's get on to some honourable mentions. So we're going to do a couple of really good reprints here in Adventurous Impulse and Essence Scatter. I think look, really, really sweet. Essence Scatter is going to be great in this format without a doubt. And, Adventurous Impulse as well, for 1 mana, is a great way to go through your deck as well. Blade Banish is the other card there. Exile target creature with power 4 or greater. 4 mana exile. This is going to be good. Obviously limited, going to be absolutely amazing. But what gets the exile back is no path to exile. We're not going stupid here. But Blade Banish for common status, I think this is a very tasty card. And just look at the art on that. That is absolutely amazing. The Wanderer is back there. Walks many paths, her blade travels only one. Wanderer, return please. Blade Banish, very nice card. And that's going to finish up my honourable mentions for these best Ikoria Commons. Let me know what you think of my top 10. Did I miss anything else that you thought was definitely going there? Obviously, people are going to have their favourite cards, but these were my personal favourites. I think these are, really good, 10 really good Ikoria Commons, and obviously the honourable mentions I think are very decent as well and could have quite easily made the list. I'm going to do the uncommons for tomorrow's video, so make sure you're back for tomorrow's video. I will be doing the uncommons next. Give the video a big thumbs up. Really do appreciate that. We're all hyped for Ikoria. Really do. It's going to be a really good set. Thanks to Wizards of the Coast, they give me a free preview account, so I'm going to be on the early access event. So look at my Twitch below. Go and follow that. So that's to sponsor a free preview account. Thanks to Wizards, and you get to see me play with some decks. If you want to put some decks in, email totalmtg1@gmail.com. You find me email on there, or just tweet me or anything like that, or just send me a message anyway. And maybe I could play some of your decks on stream. Anyway, you lot take care, and I'll see you on tomorrow's video, ready for the uncommons.